What's one of the biggest challenges to adopting generative design? We'll talk about that next. One of the biggest challenges to adopting generative design is developing functional definitions for projects. If you look at what mechanical engineers are doing today, they typically document requirements very stringently and put them under configuration control. That's good. But when it comes to figuring out what is the functional definition of the design, that typically is just in their head. And that's okay. I mean, that's traditionally how the process has evolved. But the thing that kind of manifests out of all the different options and things that could be a functional solution are typically in someone's head. And the physical manifestation of that functional design typically is a 3D model or a 2D drawing or what have you. So the process as it exists today does not kind of have that formal step. And it's really interesting because if you look at electrical or board design or even electrical design, formally defining the functional definition of those types of systems is a formal step. You can look at the schematic and the logic diagram and have aspects of that represented there. The physical manifestation is the board layout, for example. But there really aren't equivalent steps in mechanical design today. So is that really a big deal? I mean, to add an extra step, it will take a little bit of time, extra time in the process. My bigger concern is that it represents a cultural change. Mechanical engineers are going to be asked to do something they have not done before, traditionally, something that hasn't taken them time in the process. So as we all know, and as we've seen in the past, when different engineer organizations have adopted initiatives, cultural change is typically one of the biggest objections to moving forward. So I think this is something that's going to have to be addressed, and it will be a major challenge. That's it. Take care. Talk soon.